Yeah. It all starts so small, a whispered thought, a seed of self that grows unbought. I know I need no aid. My strength, my wisdom I have made. The head lifts high, the chest expands. The heart no longer understands that every breath and every gain is borrowed, not its own to claim. It builds a tower, brick by brick, a boasting titles, proud and thick. And from its summit, views the ground as far beneath where fools are found. Pride, my conclusion, your confusion and delusion, your deception. Your punishment will always be more than your pride can hide. You see, beware the pride that feels so strong. It will not last the whole day long. But blessed are the meek and small, for God will raise them after all. It speaks in bold and certain tones, forgetting flesh and fragile bones. It crowns itself with gilded lies and blinds its own deluded eyes. Towers built on selfishness rise on pride's own understanding, built on sand, not rock. By God, by the higher up the climber grows, the farther down the ruin shows. Heaven sees the lifted eye and will not let it stand on high. A whisper from the throne above is all it takes to break such love of self, of power, vaunted name, of fortune, glory, fleeting fame. The king who boasts his kingdom's mine may find himself brought low in time. Pride, confusion, your confusion and delusion, your deception. Your punishment will always be more than your pride can hide. You see, beware the pride that feels so strong. It will not last the whole day long. But blessed are the meek and small, for God will raise them after. The mighty hand that grasps the prize may wither underneath the skies. The tongue that swears I need no prayer may choke on its own empty air. Pride goes before destruction's door, a haughty spirit in the floor. It does not fall, it plunges deep into the pit its own hands keep. In heaven's courts, the star ones burn with beauty none had ever earned. But Lucifer looked up and said, I'll raise my throne above God's head. And in that breath, that prideful cry, he fell cast down from heaven's sky. Yeah. Pharaoh stood with iron will, his heart was hard, his pride stood still. Who is the Lord that I should bow? He asked, and God would show him how. With plagues and darkness, blood and hail, until his armies find a way out beneath the seas, returning tide. My conclusion, your confusion and delusion, your deception. Your punishment will always be more than your pride can hide. You see, beware the pride that feels so strong. It will not last the whole day long. But blessed are the meek and small, for God will raise them out. So I was chosen small and meek, but power swelled and made him weak. He disobeyed, he would not wait, his pride would not accept his fate. The prophet said with heavy sigh, rebellion, sin, his idols lie. The kingdom torn, the spirit fled, pride left him empty, lost and dead. Nebuchadnezzar walked his hall and boasted, look what I have built. But God who rules above them all will humble those who feel no guilt. From throne to field, from crown to grass, he ate like beasts until alas, he knew the Most High rules alone. My conclusion, your confusion and delusion, your deception. Your punishment will always be more than your pride hide, you see. Beware the pride that feels so strong. Oh yeah, it will not last the whole day long. Oh, blessed are the meek and small, for God will raise them.
How many plotted, schemed, and planned upon a that he could command, but when proud Mordecai would not bend, his wrath could find no peaceful end. He built a gallows tall and grim, not knowing it was built for him, the king. He sought to fool and sway, turn tables on that prideful day. Tyre's king upon the sea declared, I am a God, proudly. But Ezekiel spoke the doom, the falling of a borrowed broom. Isaiah strong in war and fame, forced incense through a priestly flame. The leprosy broke white and fast, his pride could not the judgment last. Solomon, the wisest king, who had the world and everything, let pride creep in through foreign wives and idol gods that cost him lives. His kingdom split, his latter days were shadows of his former praise. My conclusion, your confusion and delusion, your deception, your punishment will always be more than your pride can hide, you see. Beware the pride that feels so strong. It will not last the whole day long. But blessed are the meek and small, for God will raise them after all. Oh, heart of man, so prone to rise, lift not your haughty, selfish eyes, for God opposes every crowd and brings them down from every cloud. But bend the knee and bow the head, not know which God and all instead. Trust not your own, Lord, lean on sense. Submit to him and trust his providence. The pride will fall,